The first couple drives, we're definitely in a rhythm. Just we're doing the little things right. Converting on third down. Just making plays where we need to be. It was definitely a good momentum for us. But as you can see, it kind of wore it off throughout the game. So it's something that's been hard to deal with. That that we need to continue to stay with that momentum, keep putting points on the board. Because after the first quarter, we obviously didn't score.
Lance, following that fast start from the offense, what was their offense able to do to keep the defense on its toes on it?
To be honest, we wasn't ready from the start. We know what we was expecting from this quarterback. We already know what the offense was running. It was nothing new. We just didn't execute more than they did. They executed us. They started off great, and we didn't overcome those changes that we had to make. In the huddle I was thinking that our defense was too tensed up. They was too scared to make mistakes, but we just gotta overcome those stuff, and then we just gotta play football. And if you don't play football, you don't have fun. And it's really hard to stop an offense like that.
How frustrating is it to be a part of something like that? Everyone gets such big plays.
It was frustrating. It was the things that it was on the table for us. Like it was nothing new that they ran. We really didn't know what to expect. It's just that we had missed tackles. We had we didn't wrap up very well. We didn't read our keys very well, and we didn't do our assignments. So it all comes to doing our 111. And those two drives that really hurt us, and we didn't trust and believe in what we know in our techniques and stuff. So we gotta keep on working on that. So we gotta execute more on our defense rather than their offense.
Special teams is another area where you guys have played well pretty much throughout the season. Tonight, so letdown, especially that one big play. Both of you please address how deflating that roughing was, especially with the touchdown penalty.
Anytime it's a third and long, and we're getting the ball back, it's definitely hard to deal with. To have Scotty have a good return and have it be brought back by roughing the kicker. But Coach Demo, he's an aggressive special team coach, and we're trying to get a block. And I can't knock Gaetano for diving for the ball, diving for that block. But obviously, we roughed the kicker, and it is what it is, and it's just it's a little hard to deal with knowing that Scotty scored, but Coach Dean was been preaching all week. He's wanted to go get a block. So you just kind of gotta take what we got, but obviously that's kind of hard to deal with.
From your perspective,
Coach Demo schemed up our punt return very well. He knew what he was running. We wanted to get a block today. This weekend, and he really emphasizes the scheme that we had, and watching the other films that have what their weakness and stuff. So to that play, I can't really say anything. It's just that you have to know where you are. You have to know what's at stake. The punter's closer. You know what I mean? It's the different timing of it. You just gotta be. You gotta know where you're at, and nothing to do with blaming him. It's just that he's working hard. He's giving his effort. He's showing what he can do. But to that's just a mental mistake that we gotta lock in. You're not gonna block the punt. You just gotta fill off a little bit. Sag off a little bit. But it was in the moment, and he's just gotta come back. Something goes. Not everything will be perfect in the play. So when things go wrong, you just gotta come back and forget about that play and lock in, and then play some more football.
Tough situations because the effort is there, but it's
just the mental it's just a mental thing. So you got to know the situation. Like the punter is not 12 yards back anymore. He's like 7 yards because he's in the back of the end zone. So and things that you got to learn, things you got to know. It's not really a physical game, and it's also mentally. So you got to know where you're at. It's all in the heart and the brain. So you just got to know where you're at.
Mentally, how do you stay focused? Because technically, it would take a Mountain West title to make a bowl at this point. It's not just based on wins alone. What is the mentality you have to stay positive for something like that?
Our mentality is that we're playing for the teams. This is their team. We know that they haven't been into a bowl game in the past 3.5 years. And one thing we were preaching all week was, keep fighting, keep fighting for the seniors, because they deserve it. And it definitely hurts me, really hard to know that, there might be, the seniors might not get to a bowl game this year, if we get to a, like you said, a Mountain West championship. So as of right now, we're just playing for pride. People in Hawaii and our team, we're definitely a team about pride, and we're going to stay strong. And we're going to continue to fight, and just keep fighting for our seniors.
You hiked a lot of penalties tonight, especially on offense. Can you address that? And at this point of the season, a lot of those probably shouldn't be happening, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have penalties in the game, but one thing Coach Shaw always preaches that not to have mental breakdowns. We're going to have physical, breakdowns, but, those little snap infractions, it's going to happen. They do a good job of making that move call, so it kind of throws off the timing with the center. But with me, I have to be better with just, snapping it up earlier and not letting them read it on our snap count. So it's always something hard to deal with, but, the O-line will fix it up like they've been doing all season, and they'll continue to fight hard.
Lance, could you address the bowl question?
Yeah, I'm just gonna base off what Kaiga said, that we play for the seniors. These guys deserve what these guys deserve a bowl game, like the off-season workouts, the commitment to the team, and we haven't been to a bowl game a long time, in a while, and for that mentality on winning on the road, like we haven't won in the road for a long time, so we have to keep that mentality of. It's like football bases on life, so things will never be perfect. There's ups and downs into it, but the thing is, the real question is, what are you gonna do about it? You're just gonna give up, or you're just gonna keep fighting and be like a man and just keep fighting. That's what Bisavi Kaiga said, keep fighting. And then, the thing is, of losing is just that. It's either you like the game or you love the game. What Coach Dimo always says, like something you like it's easy to give up. It's easy, but something you love is hard to surrender. We just have to. We cannot be being in the same routine every day. We got to change things up. Start off strong with our offense and start off strong with our defense, and we just gotta evolve with the power that we have.
Okay, obviously you're very frustrated right now. How do you get a loss like this out of your head?
Just come Monday, we're going to watch the film, and after Monday morning's meeting, we're going to forget about this game. Because, in college football, you don't have a long time to dwell on things because you have a game the next week. So, it's always something frustrating, something that, it's hard to deal with, I hate losing, we all hate losing, So come Monday, like I said, we're just going to get in the film, watch what we need to watch, and it's on Colorado State.